This Israelite School University Practical Knowledge started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. Today is Friday. This is Lashawan Qadash class, where we get into our culture, breaking it down, line upon line, precept upon precept, and here a little, there a little, using the practicality and usage of day-to-day language of Lashawan Qadash. We're going to start off today's class, how we start off every class, with the Hebrew alphabet. All right, if you will repeat after me. Ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, tza, qua, ra, sha, and the. All right. I apologize for the tardiness of class. We had quite a little bit of technical difficulties, but we're going to make it up on the back end. Make sure we get that full time in for you guys. All right. Hold on. Let me make sure. So we're going to do a quick little review before we step into what we're about to go over. One moment. I lost my page. There we go. All right. Put that right there. Okay. Let's pan over back to the board. All right, give a little zoomage. All right, so last week we were doing practical usage, simple translations. This week we're going to do a little bit more of the same, but we're going to do a quick review, right? Because this is going to be detrimental to knowing what we're talking about, right? It's always important before you move forward, you got to pay homage and look back. I mean, the scripture says everything that was written aforetime was for our learning and understanding, right? So, hence a review. All right, okay. So, real quick, this right here. All right. All right, so the first word that we have is anya. Okay, so anya is I. All right, what does this give inclination for you to understand? That it is talking about the first person, right? So when you see things like anya and the things that we're about to go over, it's giving you reference and context in the conversation, who, what, when, and well, not necessarily where, but specifically the person that what we're talking about, right? Okay. The next one is the next one is a tha, all right? And a tha is you, all All right. Okay. So you, it's me, and I'm talking to you. That's second person. All right. And this, in just like Anya and a the, these can both be masculine and or feminine. Okay. Next. All right. Next we have Hawa'a. All right. Hawa'a is he. All right. He also is second person, and this is masculine because it's talking about a man. All right. The next one that we have. All right, next one we have is Haya'a. All right, Haya'a is she. All right, which is also second person. But this is second person feminine. All right, so far we have Anya, which is I, first person masculine and feminine. Atha, which is you, which is second person, which can be masculine or feminine, depending on context, right? Okay, and then you have Hawa'a, which is he, right? Which is second person masculine because it's he, making reference to a male, all right? And then you have Haya'a, right? Haya'a is she, second person feminine because it's making reference to a woman, all right? You got all this? All right, no sweat. All right, I'm going to erase it so we can move on quickly through this review. All right. All right, next we have Anak Noah. All right, let me write that a little bit bigger so they can read it online. Check, 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 check. Can you hear? Give me a one if you can hear. Give me a one. Give me a one. If you can hear, give me a one. Give me a one. If you can hear me, type one, type one, type one. Where's my phone? Let's see. Type one. If you can hear me, type one. All right, cool. Most High in Christ. Hold on 1 second. All right, no sweat. All right, so make sure you guys got all this down. All right, cool. All right, bet. We're going to move on. All right. All right. Next, we have on the list, right? All right. So next, we have on the list hum. All right. So hum is they. All right. All right. So they is third person. All right, and it's referring to a group of men. It is masculine. All right. Next, we have Han. All right. Han is they. All right. Again, that is third person. All right. But in this time, it is in the feminine sense. Right. So it is very important for you to remember these things. Just like we keep the prefixes and suffixes up here to help you in context and breaking down, right? You want to remember all of these because it helps you like with pronouns dealing with who you're talking about to give you tense and in context, right? So remember, Anya is I, first person. Atha is you, second person. Hawa'a, he, all right? Second person, masculine, right? Haya'a, which is she, which is second person feminine. Anak Nawa, which is we, all right? That is also second person. It can go both masculine and feminine. We have a thumb, which is you, all, or y'all. Third person, which is masculine plural. Then you have a thun, which is you, all, or y'all, all right, which is feminine plural, all right. Then you have hum, which is they, all right, which is third person, masculine plural, all right. Then you have han, which is they, which is third person, feminine plural, okay. All right, so you want to remember these things moving forward when we start breaking down sentences, right, to give context, right, because we're going to start getting into practicality of usage of words, all right. So I believe Sis said she had a couple of words that she wanted to know how to say, and we're going to apply them using the practicality of sentence structure. All right, y'all. What was one of the words that you said that you wanted to know?
Sin.
Sin.
That's a sin.
No sweat. Boom, 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 boom. I want to say that's kind. Do do do. All right. Let's look it up in the biblical sense. All right. So, sis asks, what is sin according to the Bible? Let me pull it up right here. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so there are many variations of it. All right, so Strong's concordance number is H2403. All right, and the word is all right. So the word is chata'a. All right. Okay. This is sin. All right. So sis wanted to know how to say what that is a sin.
Yes, that is a sin. Is he killing somebody? Is he stealing?
All right. So right, Salaki about that. All right, where were we? All right, so, all right. All right. So, just want to know how to say that is sin. All right. So we have za, ha, ah. All right. So, does anybody remember what za means? Go ahead. Okay. All right. So, za is an expression like referring to something, like pointing at something like that, or like low, or this over here. All right. So, let's get the Strong's Concordance number for it. All right. Strong's Concordance number for it is H2088. All right. Which means this or that. Can you get with this or can you get with that? Can you get with this or can you get with that? All right. So, this is specifically when you're in reference to something, right? So this one here, which, this, that, the one, the other, this one right here, whom, what now, behold, lo, just now, already, wherein, which. So basically in reference to a point. All right, so it's always in reference to something. All right, okay, and then we have chata, right? Of course, which is sin. All right, so, all right, this sin or this implied English is, all right. So when someone asks you, hey man, you want some shrimp and grits, you be like, la zakat, sorry, la zakata, right? Which is no, this or that is a sin. So la zakata, right? So no, that or this is a sin. All right. So that's something that you can say every day, right? Actually, that's something that we should practice saying every day. All right. Good question. Hold on, I ain't done. All right. Okay. So now let's apply this to what we've gone over today, as far as like context and usage in first, second, and third person. All right. So there's normally a question that is implied, right? Okay. So let me give the question. All right. Okay. So this will be the question. Just gonna Draw a line right here. Tell you, these mosquitoes out here today been relentless. Second. All right. So we have the question. All right. The question is ma qua ra. All right. Of course, we know ma means what. What does Korah mean? And I'll give a hint. Strong's concordance number is H 7137. What does Korah mean? Anybody want to take a stab at it? All right, so Korah means an occurrence or happening. So it is an occurrence. Some accidental disqualification or in other words happen. Right? So the question is Makura. All right? What's the occurrence? All right? What has occurred, right? Or what happened? All right? So I'm just going to put that for short right here so I can have room below the right. What happened? All right? So Ak, Makara. Akawath, Makara. All right? Brother, what happened? Sister, what happened? All right? Okay? So the response, draw my line here. All right, so we'll just go down the line. All right, so first I'm gonna put all right. So ak or akawa makara, right? Anya kasa'a. What does that mean? I have sinned. I sin. All right. Okay. So we know from our lesson that anya is I, first person. All right. Here. Next we have. Next we have ak or akawa makara. We have ata khata'a, right? Which means you sin. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like people like what happened? Like that's like when we went to war, right? And like we've been winning. You know what I'm saying? Like we've had all our enemies encamped against us. We outnumbered. We winning, and all of a sudden we go to war, we lose. You understand? Akiyam, Makara. You know what I'm saying? Who sinned? What happened? Right? And they gonna start pointing fingers. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be like, well, you. They're gonna be like, a thought kata ah, no, a thought kata ah, no, no, kata. You know what I'm saying? That you gonna keep going around like, no, you sin, no, you sin, no, you sin, no, you sin. Somebody did. Somebody sinned. You understand? So a thought kata ah, no, kata. You know what I'm saying? Just going on and on and on and on, pointing fingers, right? All right. So next, we have Next you have Hawa'a Kata'a. All right? He sinned. All right? Then so on and so forth. So Haya'a Kata'a, she sinned. You know what I'm saying? Or Akiyum Makura. You know what I'm saying? Anachnoa Khata'a. We sin. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
So there's no am or is in Hebrew?
No, that's all English, right? That's implied English. English is a very feminine language, right? Hebrew is very direct. Okay? So it's like saying, woman, come now, sit here. Instead of saying, excuse me, sweetheart, would you please grace my presence with yours? You know what I'm saying? Nah, woman, come now, sit here. Right? So what happened? He sinned. What happened? They sinned. You know what I'm saying? It's very direct, very blunt. Right? That's why it was called a savage language. Because just like black people now, like people are afraid of us because we got voices of many waters. Like we talk very what's a good word?
Firm.
Yeah, it comes off as very firm, harsh, right? But that's just how we talk. You understand? Like every other nation, like they're extremely sensitive, right? They're docile, they're feminine, right? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are very aggressive in our speech. That's just how we talk. Like you walk into a house and they talking about sports. It sounds like they about to fight. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like they about to box, but they just talking about sports. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody mad. You know what I'm saying? They just talking about sports. But that's how we talk. Right? We're very blunt. We're very direct. You know what I'm saying? Straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? Our tongue is very aggressive. All right? Okay? All right. So that's dealing with sin. All right? So you also learn something else today. You learn how to ask a question. Makra. What happened? Okay? This is something that you will use every day. Remember, we're getting more into the practicality and usage of Hebrew. Right? It's great to learn how to get up here and read the scriptures, but it means nothing if you cannot apply this daily. Okay? All right? So, mahra. Hold on 1 second. Get this picture real quick. Boom. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Also got war on my tail. Like you teaching, I need my picture. All right. All right. No sweat. Okay. So you said you had another one, right? What was the other one?
Shut your mouth.
I mean that's easy. That's you can just say Shema.
Shema, that's it? Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but we can do the literal shut your mouth.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
I definitely need this.
She gonna be using this at home all day, every day. She gonna be fluent in shut your mouth. All right. But you got all this before I erase it, sis?
Okay, sir.
All right, no sweat. Did you write this down in your notebook? Right. Or you need to take a picture of it with your phone. You have a notebook in your backpack. You need to use it and be prepared when you come to class. You understand? All right, no sweat. I take a picture of it now. The water. All right, now start writing this down in your notepad while we're going over the next part. Now, the water. All right. You come to class, you come prepared. You're not going to learn just watching. It's the repetition and practice. All right? So sis said, I want to know how do you say shut your mouth?
Shut your mouth.
Right? So we have yeah, that's right. All right. First word that we have is sa All right. Sean's concordance number for this word is, I'll put it up here, so I'm gonna give you the root word. H 5640. All right. Just gonna write it in the paleo for you. root word is thumb. All right. Remember when you put a y in the middle of the word, it's talking in present tense. If you remember when we went over that in the when we were doing past, present, and future tense class, you put a y in between in the middle of the word, it makes the word present tense. All right. Okay. All right. So this means to stop, shut up, keep, close, or to keep secret. All right. All right. Next we have a thaw. All right. What does a thaw mean? That is correct. You or your. All right. And then next we have ha. All right. Does this word have a prefix, a suffix, or both?
Prefix.
What is the prefix, sis?
Ha.
What does ha mean?
The.
That is correct. I'll give you a hand.
Water.
You know what I'm saying? Alright. Alright, so ha, of course, like sis said, according to our cheat sheet, prefix, ha is the. Alright. I'm gonna give you a Strong's Concordance number for the root word. That is H.
Me.
6310. All right. Pa in the Hebrew is mouth. All right. So, Satawam Pa. Shut up your mouth. All right. Okay. If you just want to be short, just say, shathum, shut up. Shathum, shut up. All right. Or if you want to be even shorter, Shatawam hapa, shut mouth. Shut the mouth. All right. So something that we say all the time, shathum, shut up. All right. Okay. So shut the wum atha apa. All right. Shut up your mouth. Right. So you would say Shemai, Shatham. Or Shatham, Shemai. Shut up. No. Shatham was Shemai. Shut up and listen. That definitely sounds like General Mahai. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on how you say it. Like you know, you can say it jokingly. You know what I'm saying? Ah, shut up. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, shut up, man. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Or you can be Shatham, Shemai. Shemai. Shatham. Right? Okay?
Sorry, sir. In the context you use that in, wouldn't it be like 5 words?
Come on. Or in order.
Oh, okay.
Right. In UPK, ain't no fighting words amongst brothers and sisters. There are only orders. You follow the order. You feel the order was unbrotherly, unsisterly. You take them to counsel. Ain't no fighting in the UPK amongst brothers and sisters. We are adults. If they are children, we teach them how to be adults. You lead by example. You do not put your hands on your brother or your sister, or you will be punished.
Right.
All right. Great question, sis. Awesome question. All right. Let's see where we at on the time frame. Bam! Right on the dot. Right on the dot. You feel me? All right. So we're gonna keep doing this every week, right? So even in class, right? I want you to, if you want to know how to say something, type it in, right? I want you to think about like when you talk about that, like, I wonder how do you say that in Hebrew, right? It's the only way that we're going to get in practice for it, right? Right? Something that I want to hear all the time now. Makarat. What happened? Right? You're talking to your kids. Shatham, Shemai. Yeah, Shatham was Shemai. Shut up and listen. She gonna be saying that to you all day. You understand? Close your mouth. Alright? Shut the Wamathahapa. Shut your mouth. Lad. Boy. Alright? So with that, we're going to say Shalom, Yahweh Shem, Yahweh Shah,